My people for house, I say welcome to our program. This is what we call UDUOTA, the heart of the matter. You go ask me today, say which matter will be there, say we want to look the heart today. That be matter when we say they happen for Benin, for Edo State, and they will say for all part of the country, Nigeria. But we go narrow and come in those states, make we look at how the thing be. The matter now be say for time when we say no tea, and as they talk now, see they happen. The killy when we say they happen, and if you look at what they can't draw in and cut them hand. 9 days inside. These are the big matter we say we want to look today, and we go look at where we make we know we say we go take talk say what is the cost and how we go take solve them, how we say thing go take reduce for our program. This is what they call UDUOTA. My name is Thomas Sado, and that be name I talk and I say if you put eye well for ground, say you go open heart, the heart of ants, and you go see them. Not ants small rich, you go still open and you go still see the heart. Then we can say we go look the heart of the matter today. Two people there, when we say they go talk to us for this matter. We go after go find them because we know see their head sharp for this kind of matter. When they come talk to us, we get first Prince John Osazoa, when we say a political scientist now be, and we say now be the coordinator for Rainbow Consolidated Forum. John Osazoa, welcome to our program.
Thank you, my brother.
I greet you. I greet you. Not be only be the prince for the house. Take us another prince for the house, and this other prince now be Prince Durance or Jezeli, in a social analyst. Welcome to our program.
The pleasure is mine.
I greet you. I know say last day speak grammar well. You go bring the grammar come because never time I say the pleasure is mine.
No, Allah will do our best.
Okay. Yeah. Maybe today we don't call you come different kind of talk when we say we talk John. So our prince. We don't talk of different things then, especially for matter when we say concern these court killings then. For some time, because I say the thing can't stop. But if I say no, so it reduce well, so people can say it don't stop. What you can make them again when we say like they can't start again. You hear today say they kill one person here, tomorrow they kill one person there, next month they kill another person. Waiting happen, John Osazoa.
And the thing really touched my heart. Just this weekend, about 4 to 6 people, and they report say they kill. And I just 2 groups, and make I tell you now, my viewers. So they go, they very blunt. Before I know they be blunt. They very blunt. Very blunt in the sense that I don't consult. Why be saying I just only these 2 groups? Blackers and Aye. They go to lose the fight themselves. Well, that's it. We get more than, let me say, 10 groups. More than 10 groups for the state. We'll be like, say, they get almost equal powers, equal prowess. Sorry, sir, they speak grammar. That is muzzle. We get equal muzzle with this group. I've been also this from 3 months, 2 months, 3 months even too high. I've been saying there. But it causes problem.
For this recent one now?
For this recent one now. They say, the talk say, you know, everybody for Edo State and for Nigeria, remember, say, you get one man with the kill for Usi. We wear one uniform with the couple war, with due respect. We wear for war uniform. We can't investigate, as we investigate, we can't say, that person, why they kill him, they say, he don't first carry out killing of somebody we help him. That person with the kill a black house member. This one, I'm going to be very plain today. Forget. Enough is enough. That person where they kill. Why they kill him, say the person where save him. May they not kill from air. Help him. May they not kill him. But now he can supervise, may they kill that person. They can't live after 5 years. They can't travel, go one country, can't come back. As they come back, now they take revenge over them. Because every person gets his own voice. So now start the killings. And the thing come Boku, now that they bury. As they bury, people must follow. I be waiting the cause.
Okay, you see on this kind of thing, my brother. I will ask you, my brother, Prince Durance or Jezeli. These are our boys when we say they put for this kind of bad market or for this kind of market. Now, because they know they're busy, that means that they don't have been waiting, they call this kind of thing. May I ask from you, Prince Durance?
Well,
you say they enjoy well.
My brother, I'm waiting to enjoy for this one. My brother already talk.
Okay.
And waiting the talk, na fact.
Okay.
Government they never do enough to make sure that all those things where all these courts then they do, make them silence. I will do my best, man, speak pidgin. I'm not that good with pidgin.
You can try, no worry. The most part is say you communicate.
So, nobody say they do whether they like them or they don't like them. All these people, they don't know where they find themselves in. If you even see all those people, they carry out this killing. Majority of them, I said, they don't even go school. Now those are burros, dog. When you know even identify, they say, yes, anyway, this and that.
Or call different groups.
They call different group. Maybe you and them you just get small misunderstanding. You go to the here say, yes.
Oh no, they call the name. They call different groups.
Oh, hey.
No, maybe they call me.
No, that's like what my brother talk. It's not too much. If you not dey call names, now how will they find solution? We are looking for. Not be only no, you know say that the ones where we
could hear
for your area.
So they everywhere. Okay, now we must put an end
to all of this.
To all those things where these people they do, because it's not helping issues.
Okay.
Today they kill, tomorrow they kill. They don't investigate. What thing they talk now true? Say all these people see the reason. Okay, now if we want to put an end to all those things, we know if we put an end if we not go back to history.
Okay.
If we definitely go back to history, we look how these things start, how they take spling out, how they take degenerate to this level. Then we will now get solution to eliminate their activities totally. Okay. So now what me I they see. Okay. Whether they like what they do or they don't like what they do, my brother. How you go don't wake up, you go kill your fellow woman. Okay.
You hear what you be saying, my brother talking now, because no, so if I say Prince, any Prince if you answer, make you answer. All of my Prince. So if you really look at by this time now, you can say, people they wonder. After I be say they don't first put their sword for back, say okay, we're not go do again. They can't do again because what you analyze say now be the possible cause or now what an investigation show say now it cause all of this kind of thing. If now just for today go they kill. Now people they join this kind of group. What did they really push them to join this kind of group? Make I ask you, my brother, Prince.
I thank you well for this question where you ask. And I go use this question, the answer when I want to give. I go use it as to say ask the leaders. For the leaders as they watch this program, they know me. Okay. They know me. Not be say go come. They know me physically, they know me this thing, the thing they pay me. Actually, not be to the kill they form this organization for. Okay. But now the nature, that is the way and behavior of the people who can be leaders of this group. Okay. Now it can they cause them. They want just take glory, say, yes. Now them their time, now they keep pass. Now their time, now they do this one pass. Now their time, now they do this thing. Now they cause all this one. I want to ask una wey be leaders where they watch, and those of your servants where you send make you watch, where you can give you feedback. Reports, right? Who not go die? Who not sabi kill? And who not go feel kill? Why be saying only these two groups? Why be say the yellow colors?
Or the other colors?
Or the other colors. Yellow colors in particular, the green colors, the other colors. Why be say they're not the kill? I mean they're not this time. Why be say one person go just look for trouble? Then people will come to die. If they look for trouble for Uselu, they'll come go to keep people for Upper Sakmaba or that. Yesterday for Upper Sakmaba, party, people come say Mona closes party at about 5:20 something p.m. I sit down and they look them. They don't know say I sit down. They say, but now say, move.
May just close party like that.
Nothing
happen. No, they don't fight.
No, they say they won't fight.
So the people they enjoy their they just
come out. The leaders who they don't kill, ask yourself, you will be member of this group. They can ask you who they don't kill, where the members, the organization don't go buy coffee for, or don't go buy a cup of rice or cup of gari for the family. Who ask yourself, why you not go condemn this kind of attitude? Una get power, we get bandits, we get people who don't fit they go farm, when don't fit they go this thing, now no fit gather. This particular two groups, Blackers and Eye, now not gather. Yes, the population did there. The wherewithal did there. The armor is there. When I go fight this bandit, well, that's not I kill myself. Now can't I say, nah, miscarriage, opportunity this, opportunity that. I want beg now. We got to stop this. Not be say we not get solution. We'll come to the solution.
We'll come to that one later.
I didn't say you go ask the question.
We'll reach there. When we can reach there. The commissioner for police for Edo State, when it be Abutu Yaro, he talk and just now say for time be say notice say he send special warning. Go give 2 groups. He say you know see they register them or anyhow be say they talk. He call them name Eye and Aye. That's what he call them. He say all this matter make it be say they stop them. You don't understand? The same question when BC say my brother they ask now. And be like say now you direct the question. Why you come be like say now just these 2 people now that they do for the middle of all of this killing. So much so now they arrest 49 people. 49.
Who will still be arrested?
49 people and the rest now. What if that when BC they push them? Now to keep people and all of that, now BC say you don't become group or you get that when they give people if they don't kill somebody.
My brother. You see this thing, Abi? It's like per group, they join those where they influence.
Okay.
Now, you know belong, they go they intimidate you.
Okay.
They will even disturb you in your place of work. You even feel be students. If they say you no belong to them, they will they intimidate you. They will do everything humanly possible to make sure say
you join them.
And if you not can't join them, they will use violence. Why? Because you know, affirmation say we no go fit solve this issue if we no go back to history. Why? Because the founding fathers before, why they former no be wetin we dey see so. No be
make the former at all.
No be make them.
The founding fathers not still dey alive today. Why they not come and say this one are the different. Make we dey talk. See, me now, of course, everybody the world knows that. You know. Why the founding fathers not come and say enough is enough.
Okay, we'll come to that one now. Make it anchor a point.
No verse.
So. And like at the talk, we no go fit solve this issue if we no fit go back to the history. Okay, now, per group, number 1. Number 2, lack of orientation. Orientation could be either from government, either from family. They don't even know. So we think say maybe now wetin dey reign. Say if you no belong, you never arrive, you never dey anywhere. And even the leaders, so political leaders. If they never use these court people, it be like say wetin they do, it never mature. That is why you see before when they talk of election rigging, they talk kidnapping. You know they carry out all those activities without these people. So that is why I say it get wetin they benefit. And if we must end it, we must put head together to make sure say the activities we end them. Per group now be number 1. You dey there, government dey there, the security agencies dey there. So that we should be sincere for ourselves once and for all. There is nothing to gain. I go kill all in the name of say you will insult my family or to gain say now we get power pass. If you want to say you get power pass, go Sambisa Forest.
Okay.
Shikina.
Go where they kidnap our people for
Auchi Road.
See our women when they go farm, they don't feel they go farm again. Go if actually you talk say you na be
strong man,
you be strong people na get the power. Me una no go dey use una power for the defenseless people. If I no fit join una because I no get power to join una. Me una leave me as I dey. Me una as una get power, una get militarized power because na they call dey use now. For me to go keep person, that means I don't get militarized power.
Okay.
Since they don't get the militarized power, make government, make even carry them. All this one police they arrest, make they carry them go Sambisa Forest, make they go display their power there. Now, what me I see, my brother?
He reached to make Percy.
I'm going to talk now.
You know what he did the killings. Oh, now one thing when we say all of us condemn, say we not like and all of that. When I hear this thing before, they hear say now person will be say get hand for matter. Now be say yesterday they kill or something. But this is come say person will be say you don't even know anything at all.
Become mistaken identity.
No, we don't hear. So people they just go somebody's house. When they reach there, they no see him. When they no reach there like that, they will kill the papa or kill the mama or kill the brother. So they want to do something when be say go pain her. And maybe their parents, they don't know anything about this whole thing. Their brother don't know anything, their sister don't know anything.
Their parents know.
You understand? No, I say maybe.
Okay, maybe.
Say maybe. You get cases where their parents, they don't even know anything whether their pikin dey or not. You know understand? Their pikin don't go. Because I'm not sure say yes, any person maybe say they enter, I don't enter this group. Oh, you know understand? You know they like that. So if it happen now, say you don't enter, don't tell the papa, you don't tell the mama. But when the BC they come now, their power be say now innocent.
You don't even tell the parent because na secret.
You understand? You understand now? You don't tell the papa, you don't tell the mama. But because he don't do one thing for back for road now, say okay, we'll go do it, go pay now. They go kill the papa, go kill the mama. Why they will cause the city to say, okay, these kind innocent people, they'll go, they cut their life short.
Why? You don't provide the answer for inside the question where they ask, say, why? Say, make it pain. Not make it pain now. I make it pain now.
So why did it come change now? Because before today, we hear now say, you do bad, they'll go kill the person. You do bad, they'll go kill. But person will be say, not do bad, now don't do anything, don't know anything about her.
Okay, this is your question. I say you don't put answer inside, but make I still talk about the papa and mama. So papa and mama know say their children now members of this group. That they use the thing they proud. Ogasado, I did the feed, I did everything. Now God now touch my life, say come, and I can't try to recruit many people. Not be to form another group. To form group say he don't do.
Yeah.
He don't do.
Now be the Rainbow Consolidated Forum.
Yeah, now be Rainbow Consolidated Forum. Say some parents don't know say their children join a lie. Go police station. Now once they catch their children, now they will go say my pikin don't know anything, my pikin don't know anything. But by the time they don't investigate, they'll conscious say they'll not vest. How will they remove them? Some parents that they aware say what they do. Even some parents don't even know the boss say wait make my pikin come. Make my pikin come back.
You go know the kind pikin when I get.
You go know the kind pikin when I get. So the day. Because with the talk of final solution, we don't want to make a those state name there for among the state or blacklist say now where did they kill, where did they do this one, where did they do this one. Enough is saying no, now we ourselves, now we they kill ourselves. You understand me? So some parents know, even some institutions know, they know those. They know say some parents even know say their children they had gun inside house. Say that they carry gun. They come, they'll keep them. When they know say they not get right to get license to even get that kind of gun. So for that one, parents everything they when we don't come to solution, yes. Some parents, many parents they when we don't come to solution, we go begin.
You get one thing when BC say with the see now. Maybe the issue when be like say you can't concern this vigilante. Many of them now will not come know behold. I don't know why
they laugh.
I don't know why they laugh. Okay, because now to be priest now, me no be priest now. So when I look at ourselves like they laugh now. Because of course say many of them don't enter so kind this thing like that. Say vigilante, different group don't enter the vigilante. Before we know what they happen now, you can't see say vigilante will say make they take care of people like Ovenseyo Ogbede. They look after them, make anything not happen to them. They look after their area and that kind of thing. Now the same people now, and they go they fight themselves. Just because say yesterday here say one of the day for inside one group and that kind of thing. And we even here at a point when government they recruit people there when they want to do inside this vigilante. When they say just reach one of their hands, say now my people they do more and everything. Now only their people, only their group. Now they come the course, they can't join the group so they will just get free license. They carry gun up and down and that kind of thing. This vigilante group, we have government for get and wrong now. When they say yes, say the complex now waiting people come they use as license so they do bad thing. Now I ask you, Prince Gerald Ojezele.
Thank you very much for that question. Where government get it wrong, now that earlier stage, where they form these vigilantes. Information where we got at that time, we say these vigilantes, even those weapons where they carry, at some extent, now their money, now they take buyer.
Yeah.
Sorry, I have to be corrected.
We deal with you.
That now their money, now they take buyer. Okay, now. And those people where they recruit for the vigilante assignment, they don't even investigate them well.
Okay, that's the recruitment process.
The recruitment process, very, very faulty. I will tell you that one with sincerity. Government no don't try for that one at all. You want to recruit person or you want to give somebody an assignment. What thing you go first do?
You not look yesterday at all.
Number one, where you will make provisions. That provision, you don't allow them to carry their to purchase the ammunition by themselves. The vigilantes, they were the ones that purchased the ammunition by themselves, and they were the one that selected. Sorry, I'm trying to select the members. Instead, in government, for them to appoint somebody who is neutral to make them select people who will carry out for this whatever they are doing. It just allowed them, make them, oh yeah, you come from so place, or yeah, pick. They call pick. If it be zone A now, maybe na yellow, and then they lead here. Yellow go down recruit all the yellows. They go there, and anything where they want to do, even though they are member they fault, they will definitely they go cover them up. So government, that policy, they wrong. Whoever is supervising it from the government, it's good to tell them the fact that they wrong in that. The recruitment process, that is where they get it wrong. But it's never too late. They can still redress it. All these guns where they allow them, make them buy. Can the state government account the total number of ammunition in the hands of the vigilantes?
Go ahead. Maybe they buy and give them answer. No, go not make the bill.
Not too hard for that one. You know why? First of all, I agree with you on that one. Say
the process of recruitment they wrong.
Recruitment they wrong. Why they do that recruitment? They say, I know my bagger. You know, they say, I know my bagger. I know my bad guy. We go feed the wrong level. Now they take recruit. The process they wrong. That is legitimately. One can legitimately. Then secondly, like he talk, they can't carry and go one side. Say government don't know the total number of guns where they get. Yes, I agree. 80%. 80%.
You agree. You know,
20%. I don't agree because they fit get 2 guns. They will submit one because they take statistics of members where get guns. They get the statistics, but the person where they take the statistics, they loyal to 1 or 2 person for inside government.
Not be and that person is loyal to them. If even they one group,
it there. It there. Not be say the governor. Not be say no. I know go lie for this one. Not be say the governor. No. I don't know about the deputy, but not be say the governor. No. But I dey tell you say statistics. It there. Either they be board of trustees or they be patron.
Or they be GM or the rest.
Or say government no say how see the total number. That is out of 100 guns. Government fit dey aware of 80 guns. The other 20 now will know.
Okay, I won't find out before today. You know one person, Prince John Osazua, when they say you did deal with police before. You deal with security agents, you deal with the palace, you deal with the government, and other kind of things. All this your daily, so they meet with them severally under the cover of Rainbow Consolidated Forum. With especially by this time now, you supposed to yield the kind of result what we want. By say the thing go down reduce. Because at a point in time, we don't hear say nothing for over a year. We know you say one person die here through court-related activity. So now be the question they ask you: is it because you started to make engagement with them, or because you don't want to do again, or because you just feel everywhere don't do okay, come go relax? Like I say, black people don't relax, no carry on. What would they do?
No, I not relax. They say person where they share or tear animal way the routine, not they use until they
clean back,
body, you know, because of say make flies not
can't gather for them.
Now we get waiting distract my attention. The other thing they say, what will be the interest of the government? You know, the interest not come up. The interest not come up. Say, this person, not to me get power pass, not to me rugged pass, not to me stubborn pass, not to me get this thing pass, not to me shoot pass, not to me, you understand me? So when the authorities, that is legal authorities, not get concerned over what they do to help, what you go do? You go stop and go stay for inside your house. That one of the things. Then 2, that one on one side. Then 2, people will come take over, will be former boys for this various society, these various groups.
Or various houses.
Will come take over as leaders. They can't change their mind. They want to make sure say their name, you know, reign. Say now their time, now they keep us. So, and majority of the group, 98% of the group's leaders, one should say any person will do will get Are you getting me? So people will fit talk, they're not confident talk. So you need to read. If I show you one picture now, one person, Papa, the big time, yeah, nearly blind. Yeah, nearly blind. He wife wrong. They don't even know. Now people will come, they lawyer away from her come. Now I can go rescue your wife, come up for where she go hide. So you get different orientations. Then for the palace, for the traditional institution, as we dey talk, they don't initiate many. You know, say me, I know they hide my own. By why not to know this one? About talk by they don't initiate many of the palace chiefs, just the way they initiate the security operatives. So they'll get to the lawyer because
you get that one good authority.
Very, very well. If they not do them, if they play you, they order you say 10 minutes match, 5 minutes match. Yeah, just imagine as you don't advance reach now. So plenty people can't beat you. You don't know as you go be. We be like say you know people say now I beg. Now they'll still carry you. Every organization get you in hospital. Where they carry they go. After they don't beat you, carry the treat them. Now you still compare you with the beat. Now you can still pay. So
before today, some of the leaders of all of this thing, Wole Soyinka, whether we like him or not.
You never tell me Wole Soyinka for recently.
Now Wole Soyinka talk and say, you know, the time when they bring this fraternity come, and they call them that time when they come, so not be this kind of way when they go so. Maybe so it be. Say that time they look and say yes, say not to protect their interests for East Side School, and that time for university.
You don't come over for
now, wait first now. One, you know really don't come over for school. Any body if you join, you talk at us now. You go school, you don't go school if you join. You be mechanical, you be vulcanizer, you be anything, you know, even wheelbarrow pusher for everybody if you join. Now I know they so bad, so the secondary school don't go inside. Up to primary school self, they don't even the judge children for that bad. So they enter all this kind of a thing. We can't ask ourselves now, if by the time when the BCSA will they draw all these kind of children, they know they left, they don't know they are left or right, because they enter this kind of a thing. Now that time we come to see people, they won't be say, the more you work out, the more you look back, you don't know what they pursue me for back, you don't understand. And that I would say, that time you can't look and say, people they won't be say they call Mugu them. They go they walk out for streets freely. They won't be say they be wise men and the rest of that one. They hide themselves.
Shocking.
When something don't happen, they know they here again, no, they know they go hide themselves, rock come up for a very long time. If all of these kind of things they happen, why they go still they join? When we say they go they hide themselves, we can ask you, my brother Endurance.
Because they know they sincere.
You not remember?
No, not true. No, be say I know the member.
Okay.
Because they know they sincere. Okay, now just like what you make mention of Wole Soyinka before 1960, where they formed their own. I think in 1952, Abi. Okay, 1956, where he formed the Pirates. Why he formed?
Not be former.
Why they formed the Pirates? Because it's one of the founding members.
Fathers, right.
As we know. Okay, now they form and say to protect interests of themselves and to have inclusiveness. Also, okay, now if you look that time, na university level.
9 days.
9 days. And from there, you can say you get some members who can't violate what they do that time. When those members can't violate what they do, they can't expel them. Those members, from there, they can't form their own. Okay, now, you day house, you do party, they pursue you. Maybe now that party where you do, now you want. As you can't go, now you can't form your own. Now that party where you can't do, now that is the militarization axis. Now that one, now they can't do.
Okay, it won't be like Lucifer that time for heaven now. When they say I got to Bible, they get issue. When they drive and come out say this one thing won't be say they do so we know what time again. When they can't come out now before nothing be say they happen now. Lucifer don't come out for heaven. They don't join the world now. You can't get your own recruits. They won't be say they do so.
Exactly, my brother. So all those ones they can't join because they are not okay with the activities where the real pirate that they do, where they expel them, then they can't date the one now where they did. Okay, now the ones where they recruit, now when no date the pirate, where they I think that time I see dog. Okay, now if they say if they slap you, slap us, if they kill, that one might be the mandate of that their district.
If na him,
I'm just making an assumption. Okay, now you can imagine you dey recruit people on bad let me say orientation. How you want make those people make them take grow? Okay, now if other people now they still they come up, they want join, they say, you dey pirate. I like una, all of una are just professionals. You be doctor, you be this, you be this, you be that. That person will get interest and want join una. He go join, not knowing the history what even happen, because he's even ignorant. Now so the other ones, now so you say they just they join. Okay, now when did it come past the level of school?
But that time now, I think they join on own volition. They like to join and they join. But these days now, they actually the first people to join.
The story now they tell you because when they come there,
this story
it's not too long.
It be like
wait first. No, see. See,
you are looking for solution.
No, wait first. Now all of us there, so the truth be say, maybe to that they call you.
Yes.
They come this program.
I mean, no say you never job, but the way please
wait first. May you wait now. May you wait now. Many a time we say that they call you. We don't talk for different programs. You understand? But these are the first one they call you called UDUOTA. We can't talk this matter.
Yes.
You know, sir, people feel hear the matter because okay, man, go do research. You're not a lecturer.
Yes.
You understand for University of Benin. And they do research all the time.
Nobody don't do research for this matter.
No, wait first.
They're too late.
No, the feel don't come and can't tell you say see as it be. So maybe the one be say they know, maybe not true the little research when we say don't do. Let me say because for
AITV and EBS now get and AIT now get small documentary. If ITV is even richer. Are you getting me? They richer.
We no go that side.
Richer for in terms of literature. Literature is all about it. That is media. That is that print. Or audio or that is
make a conclusion.
Okay. No. Let her tell us what she tell us.
It's not just
no. You know, see, everybody now with you own.
I'm learning.
You didn't learn,
Professor. Okay. So as I talk,
never before I'm Dr. Ebio.
You see from that level, other ones come they spling out because why they join, they say their philosophy is different from wetin dem dey see. They will call spling out again, form another one. And if they come form another one, they will come dey recruit people wey dey lesser. And let me tell you myself, all those people to increase population. All those people they see that you dey see whether na
this color, the color.
When they say they do killing so, from research, they no even dey initiated with the real leadership of the courts. That one they don't carry up on top of their head. Say money they reach their hand. When you wait now, they don't carry upon their head. Say I dey here. They don't even know if they don't even know anything about the organization. Now the truth, go and make research. Now they tell you they don't even know anything about it. Even the organization don't even recognize them. The organization don't even recognize them. Now you dey see for park. Now then you dey see for everywhere. They don't recognize them, but they like to carry that name. A, B. Now we. If they want to do, they kill in the name of all those society, all those associations.
I agree.
So that one is another fact, ignorance. That one that the reality, my brother.
Okay, maybe we come because if you look at you say ignorance is not an excuse when we say don't come to law. You don't understand that. So they give you money because when you talk about it, they do your hand like this. You don't understand? They give you money you understand? They give you money they don't give you money you go do what you business and they not do because I remember I see one boy the other day. They tell and say yes, they confess. Well, say police interview at that time. He say he killed a friend for harm of 5,000
you can imagine
naira. A young friend when they say I go primary school, go secondary school, and the rest he kill him for 5,000 naira. This one boils down to the what we call ignorance. You know, if you say hunger, you see there among some of these things then. Because some people they when we say your cause say go do this thing. And when they don't come back because say money it already reach their hand. We they even hear say in the north, some part of the north, because of hunger and the rest when we say did there, they go they recruit people, say may come join some kind of group like that, give them 5,000. Or so less than 5,000 they all become group because they need money at that point in time. You know, if you say hunger feels to be a factor when they drop people, they enter some of this group.
The answer na yes and no.
Okay.
More of no.
Okay, than yes.
Than yes.
Okay.
And for the organization, actually, when you meet your fellow brothers, old brothers, if you're hungry, the old brother where you get, if you give you, you go sustain and go give them food. When you come and say, don't do the ask. Where the talk say, where
the problem is for come.
The problem they come that for that hunger, and they say, why go they ask him? No, be to shoot gun, the shoot gun and to press him, drag him, press him. And no person for this life, except say an idiot and an ignorant person. Now you go see say the point gun at you, you come begin to follow that they argue. But shoot you go see collect what they ask you for. So now there be the hunger when they come. But not necessarily say na hunger now they do. Now what I'll call egoism.
Okay.
Pride. I want to tell this man God say I fit do.
Say a person.
Say a person I fit do wetin no fit do or wetin he don't do pass. Now they bring part of this killing. See, court killing different from ordinary killing. Court killings different from ordinary killings. They kill for just matter of joy, happiness. You understand me? Happiness, glory. Who they take glory? Who get for this? They know say I know they hide. Who get blackers? Who get Eye? Who get Vikings? Who get mafia? Who get mafites? Who get juries? Who get them? Who be the person? Their papa name, I be their mama name. Now these names? No. Then I have a question. What do I say? Come when you begin, I say what will be the solution? Why you thought say you do pass or that thing? Yesterday not today. Today not tomorrow. Why you think say you do pass this thing? Today, before we get USSR, for instance, I just want to use a pluralistic approach. We first get USSR. They don't bring. Say Russia say everybody thought say Russia go crush Ukraine within 2 days. When Ukraine still there. Ukraine still there. So now be those other groups where things say where those other will be like Russia, they think say they'll crush. Okay, give me that's where you want beat, you know already. You know
wrong. They say kill me if you want
kill me. If you want kill me, now be all this type of this thing. So not necessarily say now hunger. Now greediness, not use hunger, say greediness and egoistic ego. Say man, I want to tell this my chairman today. Say I fit do waiting he never fit do or waiting I fit do or waiting make it know so that we begin to dread. And that one will come they bring in more things. If he do maybe he kill somebody or he cut somebody head or he bring the person bronchus or he bring the intestine or he heart. They'll say, correct guy, this guy, oh God, this guy, oh God, fake. Cannot go. And that's why I tell say family they know. When by the time you come house, when you know say your husband not get work, you come house with account 50,000 or this thing, you come back, we know ta, you know.
Ask and say where for get money.
We know ta, where for get money. Are you getting me?
No,
so I tell say ignorance and greediness. God, me way they talk to me, I know say I don't run all those levels, but to God be the glory, they already answer.
Okay.
Don't do.
Now, so this is don't do. Before we go to say don't do, not do, go come to that area. My people for the program they listen to now. Our program we call UDUOTA, the heart of the matter. Today we look the heart of one big matter. Now the recent court killings then for those states, especially for Benin. What did they really cause all of these things? How would they get out of them? Now be the matter when we say with the looks. Now we get two princes them here, two big princes them. We get Prince Durant or Jezele, he did with us for the house, and we get Prince John Osazuwa, when we say a political scientist, and I'm the coordinator too for Rainbow Consolidated Forum. Make a comment to you, my brother, Prince Gerance or Jezele. You see, this matter when BC say we dey talk so, I want to draw your leg go back to the one in BC you talk about politics. Whether we like them again now, politics don't they come and the rest. You know it leads you about politics. Man put on like that. You understand? And my brother too, political scientists now be politics they inside. You can't look at before today with the see and say most times when politics they don't reach like the big people they want BCSC they say that they fight for different positions then. They go come before you know that happens. They give this house one car, give them some money, go give to this one. Give to the other house, give to the other house, give to the other house and everything. You know if you say yes in a way some of our leaders when they say they come out, because they talk, say courtesy must stop. It must stop. So now what you call lip service. You talk about mouth, you know, read their belly now. When we say at the end of the day, when politicians they come like this now, they go still go meet them and say, "Boku now vote for us, or vote for these people, or vote for the right people." I want me to take out them.
Yeah, my brother, thank you. I will use case for my own, context for election recently into the legislative arm. Pro to the primary elections. My team, they can come and they will say, okay, we'll do this. Okay, how we'll secure ourselves that day? Look. To my surprise, they talk, say, we must see colors. Not be joke.
Okay.
Say, okay, now all these colors they go day around to make sure that anyhow, we they go also know say we ready. I say, what do you put that? What do you mean that all colors you will see there? I say you will take them very serious. So say, what do you think? This one way they see, this one way they see. My brother, I shock. The truth is, say some people were able to see, were able the position, leadership. When you know even expect, they are one or two. Okay, now, all these people now then they use for the election season. And true, on that day of the primary election, people when you don't even know, I just they red. If you say that, everywhere. Okay, why are they there? And despite that, they don't be delegates. They don't stand there. They don't stand. If anything, if it won't happen in the favor of whoever they support, then katakata will block.
Could that make you no win, eh?
My brother, whether I make me or no win, me as far as I'm concerned, you know that the Thursday there was no election. Everything they do for 12 midnight. How you want sincerity to be there? So that one is number one. My brother, not be so these politicians they don't know. They are not helping issue.
Okay.
Politicians,
most of them.
Well, talks okay. Most
of them.
They are not helping issue.
Right.
Because if eventually they say make this thing end, they're not going to even like them.
Right.
Because now, before maybe the introduction of beavers, these are three keys that determine victory in election. Violence, money and influence.
Okay.
Violence involves courtesy.
Okay.
If you know there's violence, you don't get to go slap person, go smear you. Okay, so
you don't get that mind at all.
No, you don't get that mind. So that violence, now the court people, now then they use.
Okay.
They go give them what they want to give them. That's why you see during pro-to-election, they go call. They'll just say, now we be this, we will help you secure this area, we'll help you do this, or we'll help you start ballot box, or we'll do this, we'll do.
They'll just tell you the work they want to do.
They talk out. Those things not waiting go they hide. They come meet you. They come meet you. And you, see, a real politician, he no go even they care of the interest of the people. All those greedy politicians. What they are after is that their victory. They don't care at any cost, except the politician will get mind of the people at heart. That's why all those people don't get the ticket at time. They don't go to get the ticket at time. Because if you know strong, get that mind, you know go to do the needful.
Okay.
So that is why I say the thing where as tall as my brother, it don't dey like this. Because if you want to, if you put her here, you go scale. If you can't call here, you scale. Now the security act now they no dey. Now the religious place now they no dey. Now the traditional now they no dey. Where they no dey? Now the political now they no dey. How you want to end this thing?
Okay, we'll come to that question because that question will be say how we want to end that or how we want to control and how we want to bring and that.
Wait, don't ask her, let me come win.
No, ask her, maybe that they cannot win because you don't win. You don't understand. I'll ask you one question, my brother. You see, when they talk about politics just now, for politics and courtesan, how we want to separate them. When they talk about that, you just they laugh. Because it be like say yes, that be like say yes. They be Siamese twins. When we say no fit separate, I be they be because if they be two, they fit separate two. Two fit going on. But they be Siamese twins. When we say yes, they no go fit separate. Why it be say the politicians and courtists them at every given period they always they meet, they get junction. When we say yes, we will say, okay, do you all know what they do finish? You know where meet us. We know where for meet us. Why it be like that?
Okay, wait. Make I use this answer or this question to answer. When you hear say, you know, since every person they call chair.
It's a chair. It's a chair.
How the mind of the person they call chair they be?
They never come in chair before, so I know they know. I know they know because they never come in chair before.
Okay, they say chair, go the happy chair. Go the that be the chair. Now you need to look for table. Now there be table.
Oh, okay.
Wait, that question where you are, you don't say I come from academic side. Now me chair. You know. Now then I be table chair. They don't identify chair. Okay. Chair need to service table. In other words,
as it be like this now.
As you take
you go put things for top of table now.
Thank you. As you take arrange chair, now you take put table. You know if you go put single chair from one long table way long. So you must now there be the table where you go take show your you know your power. Are you getting me? Yes. There be Siamese twins politically and logically, simply because the word where we belong, that is the third word, where you need violence to actually intimidate your opponent. To intimidate your opponent, you need these people. Who are these people you can easily recruit? It is the Curtis group. And this Curtis group, before, now when you understand interest group, now be this Curtis group. Before, now Agberu will say the Agberu don't even understand, say, they're not sabi shoot gun. Now Curtis not sabi shoot gun. They'll come trace you, they'll identify you between 1 a.m. and 3 a.m. That time, you not get your group again. You ask Jesus Christ or Allah to open ground. Then you enter or make Jesus Christ vanish you, you know. And be this come. That's why I say they are almost inseparable. You cannot actually separate them. But be that as it may, let me clear one fundamental issue here. There is no politician that gives money or guns, that gives guns to any of these court groups. But they identify that this court group have members, and they have that premonition that they can.
Maybe bring the grammar conduct.
They get that mind. They get that mind. Those members of those groups get that mind through their leaders. We go give say, hey, at least we go give that is obey before complain. So they'll give them money. Now those people, how you take this and the person will
need this or need that.
And the money not be saying that the politicians now they make I just clear that.
Okay, no problem. Time not be our friend again. Make we dey look one that area before we say we'll come out now. We don't already enter this whole matter and the rest. You see, the question we say we ask ourselves now. They say, we don't already enter. How?
What do we enter?
No, we don't really enter the matter.
Okay.
Don't look at what they do, the Baba when we say they do and the rest. How now we go take address all of this situation? No, you are the ask. How we go take address this question? How we go take address some of this problem when we say it go hard. It go hard before we feel stop am. How we go to reduce these killings then when we say they inside? Prince John Osaziwa, political scientist. Coordinator, Rebo Consolidated Forum.
Yes, Ogasado, before I dey go on subtle mood, say, no, make we dey do consultation on that thing, not be say hard. Now human beings, now they do bad, not be ghost. Ghost will really fear, say, see spirit, now you won't come. Because me, I know what you say, I go join people, we go to spoil Edo State. We're going to create more widows for the state. We're going to create more orphans for the state. Just because say you don't chop wish. If you chop wish, a person I give you the wish.
Okay.
Now, me, aka John Stone, one and no, I don't come out now. These two groups, una go find where meet. That is Blackers and Eyo. Now find where meet, settle this issue once and for all. One of the solutions is that I go liaise with other houses which they would already call. Before I even call this program, I don't even call them. Other houses who identify you, they know you. People will know you plenty past people where you know. Just know them for life. This is Edo State. I must join the Oba of Benin. I don't know about the state governor. Because no state government.
No, that will not be the issue. Not be the issue we want to discuss now.
And the families and the widows where they don't create them. That will get to Soban. Then for our commissioner of police, this is where, and the other security chiefs, this is where I'm going to come in, I'm going to liaise with them. In every area where they carry out killings, you have coordinators for both groups. The coordinators will identify you, not be me, other groups. There are people where they will not know. Not be me, I'll just do my house, I'll just bring the information, come. We'll see you, because enough is enough. 2, you will be traditional leaders. You disappoint the traditional institution, you disappoint the palace. You will do medicine for them, say, come not go enter, or if you do this one. You're a great disappointment. Make I tell you, just don't come out. I don't bust out. I just tell you the solution now.
Okay.
Then 3, for those who are there, security agency, police, DSS, no, those one they bit better. Police in particular, that thing, ESMA, PUWA, and the vigilante. Make I tell you, you just deceive yourself. The day of reckoning, the hour of reckoning, they come. They must come unto you. If you think say because say you belong to this side, you not the other side, and you think say you want to open up the other side, make they go kill that person, the hour of reckoning. Think of how you tell they sleep. You they wake up. How you tell they wake up, you they know. How you tell they sleep. When you tell they sleep, you they know. God not get the power. Think of that one. There they come. Those one are part of this. You must, those commanders, and those commanders, not they look your organization. Say because you be leader, I know you will be the leader. You know say I know you, but they could just fetch cheat. That one internal what we call concealed participatory approach. That one go there. Then religious leaders, they can tell you now. One of the deceiving us. Not to say enough keep inside church. Not to say we after church service or religious service, enough keep. They'll fit. You never go out. You go away.
Maybe they remove their hand for those kind of bad market.
Try to change. It go hard for them to change, but try to change. Then for the leaders of these groups, I want beguna for the last time. I want beguna for the last time. I beg. It's hard time we change the orientations. Let's change the orientations off. Let's change hatred to love. Let's change disaffection to compromise. Let's change killings to forgiveness. With this and others, we're able to settle this thing. This is our state. You are reducing the male population. Now they reduce the male population. Now they create orphans and widows.
Okay. My brother John Stone, we thank you so much. My brother, the same question I ask you now. What do you feel say could be the solution to all of this problem now?
Well, my brother already talked.
Some of them, or most of them. But for your own, get you. What you want to add to
the most important one, these leaders of these groups make them meet together, especially that two way mention so is very very necessary. If peradventure after listening to us, if they go feel meet, may God touch their heart or make their ancestors touch their mind.
They still get mind.
Whatever it is, we don't know. But all we just want na peace. All this, they carry us go anywhere. I beg. Mona just try to see. Mona discuss. Mona just try to inbuild. Mona just see now. Mona this kind. Must put an end to all these things. We want peace for those states. We should have new orientation. More get new orientation. Then they should be filtering whatever it is. Then another aspect is I see they beg government. They are not doing enough in terms of orientation. They are not doing enough. I know what they talk.
Okay.
If government are doing enough, they know those to identify. To put a lasting solution to all those things. Now me they tell you the truth. Government should please wake up. And those state government are they beguna.
Okay.
Are they beguna. Widows there everywhere. See people, see children. They know they can kill anyhow. Let's put an end to this. Okay. You want those to call. They know, and the government will tell the talk. They know those to call so that they will put an end to all those killings in those states. Prince
Gerance Ojezele, I thank you all when you to show your face here. And Prince John Osazoa, I thank you so much. Now there our program today, UDUOTA, there you go end. And don't forget to tell us one thing. The truth with this. People they want to say yes, they give people winch, make they chop. They say they are alive. You when you chop the winch, now every day I say yes, you they die. You don't go to take say, may I still talk to myself, may I still reason. People they want to say they call themselves leaders. They did there as leader for years, they still there. But you want to say before notice they happen now, all the Baba work and you go do before notice they happen now, your life they don't cut and short. Anyway, we thank God say the program today. We end here today, and thank you. So you be part of the program. Don't forget to join us next time when we say we go to talk again for other matter for the program UDUOTA. I go thank you again, Prince John Osazua. Thank you so much when we say you come, and Prince Durant Ojezele. Thank you so. Yeah. No, if you don't complete before you reach my heart now, if you don't complete before you reach my heart, I will collect my team by myself. Until next time we say we go say again. My name is Thomas. I don't forget. Person when we say naked, you don't ever have the power for pockets. Now well done.